James throws it down hard.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Delivering the blowout. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the 4th quarter. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good D by Booker. The wide open look for Drexler.
Clyde Drexler.
And good as it just snugs right down through the net. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, just get right up and over the top of the defense. Gilgeous-Alexander, no doubt. Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward. If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
James Worthy.
And the dunk by Worthy.
The passing game of Booker is quickly developing. Clearly a stat where he's always looking to improve. And, guys, it doesn't matter who you're rooting for. You've got to appreciate a reverse jam like that.
Greg, those kinds of dunks are how reputations are built.
Yes.
Here's Giannis. Can't get it to fall. Cleveland trails by 19. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
LeBron James. First personal foul. First team foul.
Off the inbound.
Substitution on the court.
And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working. And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Deep 2 from Anthony. Rebounded by Anthony. And Anthony's got the ball here for Cleveland. 19-point game.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Mash up the dance. I'm a baller. Get my car, you look up, you see stars. I'm a baller. People start running when they see us from afar. I'm a baller. Jumped off the bench and I turned into a star. I'm a baller. Anywhere I go in my gang, they know who we are. I'm a baller. Solitary stones, my ring ain't got no flaws. I'm a baller. Keep my mouth closed, I ain't repeating what I saw. I'm a baller. I keep me a gangster, that's cool with the dogs. I'm a baller. Soon as I hop off a jet, I'ma hop in. I'm a baller. Walk around too much money on me, I don't need a clip. But I'm walking with so much jewelry, y'all don't gotta keep me a baller. I don't gotta use my tongue when I just be playing dumb, but really I'm smart than a. Really the way I be ballin', I should be sponsored by Spalding. I just be coaching my team like I'm really running the offense. There ain't no contest when I dunk, it's a 10 out of 10. Thank God we ain't kicking doors no more, we already in. I'm a baller. Get my car, you look up, you see stars. I'm a baller. People start running when they see us from afar. I'm a baller. Jumped off the bench and I turned into a star. I'm a baller. Anywhere I go, my game. Solitary stones, my ring ain't got no flaws. I'm a baller. Keep my mouth closed, I ain't repeating what I saw. I'm a baller. I keep me a gangster, that's cool with the dogs. I'm a baller. Soon as I hop in, I'm a baller. show me love. I'm getting everywhere I go, I need my big engine, but the trunk is where I put them. My life feel like a dream, I need in my soda. Stay with my gang, I stay with my guys, I'm putting my pride to the side.
Anthony taking his time here. Here he goes. And it's Anthony with the jam.
And when he drives it, Melo does such a great job of using his frame to shield off the defender.
Now here's Anthony. Devin Booker missing his last shot. The drive by Anthony. Anthony Davis with the rebound.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Arguably one of the best bigs of his generation, Anthony Davis. I know you admire his game.
Well, he takes over the game on both ends of the floor. You would look at a Tim Duncan, a Kevin Garnett, a guy that can beat you with 5 blocks, or a guy that can dominate the post and score 25 a night.
To the paint. And it's Anthony with the jam.
And this is how lethal Anthony is in close, capable of throwing it down all over the defense.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with a lead pass. Well done.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Nice fake with the layup off the mark. For 3. And Devin Booker pulls it down. And the Cavaliers with possession. It's a 3-point game. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
A decent ball handler coming in. Booker continues to refine that part of his game.
Now here's Duncan. Booker looking around. Leans from outside. Rebound by Anthony.
I tried to create some extra space there, but not able to hit the tough leaning jumper.
Carmelo Anthony.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
First team foul. At the line for your home team, Devin Booker. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Booker.
But when it comes to desire to create offense, there's no cause for concern with Devin Booker. He's a natural scorer.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Better to be lucky than good. That pass was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
Now here's Duncan. Shoots over Bamba. And that one's good. Duncan.
Well, Duncan is a guy who knows how to assert himself offensively when he likes a look. He does not hold back.
So timeout called here. The first for Cleveland. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And stolen by Booker. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does it without fouling.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Booker with it. Now guarded by Booker.
Great contest by the defense, and he's unable to hit that tough fadeaway.
Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Cleveland trails by 4. Booker left side. Outside Anthony. Fires top of the key. Goes back up. And what a play. Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Here's Booker. Paul George grabs the miss. And so here's Cleveland. And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go. Lets the three fly. Again, the miss by Booker. And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Trailing by 4.
And when he drives it, Melo does such a great job of using his frame to shield off the defender. My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Now, Booker, after Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer. Ball's knocked loose. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Here's Anthony. 6 points for him. Oh, through the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Second team foul.
A lights-out scorer who possesses incredible confidence. Anthony is such a skilled and explosive player.
3 shots.
And the second free throw, good. And he makes all 3. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Alexander.
On a dime, Shea got right where he wanted for that shot.
Anthony on the wing. Driving inside. Oh, he misses the dunk.
He tried to get spicy and throw the big dunk. Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least about a week.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Bamba with the block.
And the giant wingspan of Bamba strikes again. Just fantastic at spiking shots in a variety of ways.
Cleveland trails by 3. And Adebayo throws it down.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And stolen by Booker. The 3 from Anthony. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Anthony's got 12.
And that was an absolute bomb. Carmelo's showing how confident he is.
Tim Duncan.
Good on the bucket.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Now here's Booker.
Cleveland foul.
11 points in the game.
Austin Reeves.
And the foul called on Austin Reeves.
Third
That is his
foul.
first foul of the game. Pass to Booker. From deep.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Duncan left side. Shot clock at 5. Over Davis. Duncan misses. Outside Anthony. From downtown. Buries it from three-point range. He's got 14. deep two from Anthony. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one.
Your home team.
Leading by 7.
28. The Cleveland team. 21. Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
Pass to Booker. Booker draws the double. Ingram with the steal. And here's Anthony for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to
Carmelo
a shooter.
Anthony.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does it without fouling. Feed the interior, good things will happen.
Cleveland foul.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here.
Personal foul. First team foul.
First one falls for.
2. Carmelo Anthony.
That one is no good. And he gets it to go from the corner. And that's 15 points for Carmelo Anthony.
Scoring at an efficient clip tonight. Melo in that zone.
Outside Anthony. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Offensive rebound.
Taco Fall.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Shea
Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go.
The assist.
And moving with such speed, the quickness of SGA's drives, something to admire.
A shot by Anthony, nobody around. Off the left rim and out. Inside. Pass to Fall. The shake. And it's good on the way
Taco
up.
Fall.
Falls got 4 points now in the quarter.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
For 3, Ingram. Out to Anthony. Now here's Ingram. This one for 3. And Anthony gets it to go. Anthony's got 18 points in the game.
And Anthony is certainly capable of sinking the triple. But he has to respect that quick release and get out on it. You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Agreed. He's just too dominant inside. So you're better off stopping him and getting the ball in the first place.
And an intentional foul right there.
First team foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Some nice passing by Cleveland here. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. And Lively pulls it down.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You won't see that from him very
Shea
often.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
And that's a foul called on Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Second team foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Sinks the three-pointer.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
Pass to Fall. Booker outside. Booker nails the 3. So confident.
And you got to appreciate how competitive this kid is. Just coming right back at you with a triple of his own.
Assisted by Shea.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And they pick up 2.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 this quarter.
Devin Booker.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
Goes up to the stripe. Booker, no good.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where side.
What a thing of beauty from James.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one.
Here's Fall. And Sarr pulls it down. Pass to LeBron. James on the drive. And James throws it down hard.
And his handle might be an underrated part of James's game. Totally throwing off the defender with that move.
Here's Fall.
Taco Fall.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And James throws it down hard.
And it's the level of creativity that separates
2 minutes remaining.
LeBron. It's second to
2
none
minutes.
because he's such an incredible ball handler also.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Anthony with the block.
Ball is turned
And
over.
it goes out of bounds. That one's off Anthony.
Into the lineup for the Cavaliers, Paul George.
Here's James. Going inside. Misses off the inbound. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
The selfless attitude of James. When someone on his team has a clean look, he feeds him.
Timeout Cleveland.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Cavaliers. It's a 13-point game. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
The ball goes to Cleveland.
You know, he should know better. A pass like that is going to wind up as a turnover more often than not.
Off the inbound pass to the inside. Stolen by Wilkins. To the middle. It's deflected. Left side, George. Down low. Adebayo.
Idris Bam Adebayo.
That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Adebayo's got his second basket of the game. And Cleveland with another turnover here. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Driving in.
And a three-level score. That time, SGA takes it all the way.
And here's George. And stolen by LeBron. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Wilkins. Oh, and the dunk by Wilkins.
How about the high-flying acrobatics by Wilkins on that? Yeah, they call him the human highlight film.
James wide open. LeBron James on the wing. A second chance effort. Here's Sarr. And another shot. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Here's Reeves. Outside Irving. Pass to Reeves. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's the end of the second
That'll
quarter.
do it for the first half.
Your home
Up
team,
by 15.
55.
And join us right
The
back here
Cleveland
after
team.
the break for the start of the
40.
second half. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Cleveland trails by 15. On its way from Irving for two. Cleveland moving the ball around. From past the arc, buries the long-range
Kyrie
jumper.
Irving.
Irving's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Cavs.
He's so good at manipulating defenders, using the pick and roll to do so there.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the
Team
pedal.
foul.
And that
Shea
finish shows you how
Gilgeous-Alexander.
dangerous he can be as a
First
passer
personal
and a
foul.
finisher.
First team foul.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Irving. Pass to Holmgren. Over Bamba. Here's Irving. Reeves outside. Inside. Stolen by Bamba. Ingram with it. Guarded now by Irving. And that one's good. Ingram.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just spanning the
Austin
flank.
Reeves.
Always plays hard until the
Assistant.
final whistle, no
Kyrie
matter what
Irving.
the situation is. Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And here's Anthony from the arc. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
With a forward who can handle the ball like Anthony, it opens up so many options for your offense. Off and running right out the bat here to start the second half.
Anthony's shot is off.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother.
Chet
And
Holmgren.
Kevin Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard and now
Home team ball.
arguably a top 25 player.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. And they get it back. The three from Anthony. Drains the three-pointer. Anthony's got 24.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up,
Okay,
you're done.
And guys, George puts pressure
First
on an
personal
opponent
foul.
at both ends
Second team
of the
foul.
court. Lockdown D at one, aggressive
line for the
to
Cavaliers,
get his own at
Paul
the other.
George.
And the first one drops. And he makes the first, but misses the second. The three from Anthony. Anthony missing again. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Cleveland. Down by 15. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And here's Anthony for three.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Here's Anthony. He's got 24. Traps in the tray. Anthony's got 9 points here in the second half.
And Melo's jumper is pure. You feel like it's going in every time he gets a clean look at the rim.
Pass to Irving. Back to Reeves. And the three off target. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
The three from Anthony. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Irving with the ball. Now guarded by Ingram. From outside the arc. Irving can't get it to go.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
And that one, good. Anthony's got 11 points in the quarter. Cleveland trails by 18. It's stolen by Davis. Fires the three. They get it again. Outside Anthony. On the wing, Booker. That one's